right, folks. Oh, what is today? Wednesday afternoon. I got this load at the Gerdau mill up in what was the name of that town? Wilton? Let me check. Wilton, Iowa. And I stopped last night somewhere south of Davenport, Iowa. I was probably in Illinois, but you know, Davenport's on the river. So anyway, I got up and left pretty early because I didn't have much time to waste. That load had a 1 p.m. delivery appointment. So I got my clock back right after 3 a.m. So I did my inspection and hit the road about 3:15 a.m. And just met up about 30 minutes ago with another Maverick driver, John, who lives up in Charleston, Missouri. And interesting, if I'd have had more time, I would have loved to have talked to him on camera some, but he'd been driving for Maverick for like 27 years. He said he's number 5 on the seniority ranking. So that's quite an accomplishment there. But he said that he hadn't been home in like a month. So he was going to deliver that load. You know, we swap loads and he's going to deliver it. We were only like 2 or 3 miles from the customer. We met at the pilot back there in West Memphis. And he was going to deliver the load and then shoot on up the road there, I-55 to Charleston, Missouri, and go home. You know, it's probably about a hour and a half drive. So there you go. But someone had asked me to do some more road footage. I've been cutting down on the road footage just to kind of do less video lately. So here's just some road footage on I-40. Heading west in Arkansas. A lot of truck traffic on this stretch of road. So this load that I picked up from John also came from a Gerdau plant in Cartersville, Georgia. I've done a couple of videos from there. And it delivers to Steel and Pipe Company down in Longview, Texas tomorrow. And the way they do it down there at Steel and Pipe is they give you a window of unloading times, like from 8 to, I don't know, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 1 to 3, something like that. And they've got me in the 1 p.m. slot. So the way it works is you have to be there and check in prior to 1 p.m. to get unloaded. So I'll probably try to get there, you know, around noon. I can go ahead and check in, get untarped. They've got a lot where you can park and wait. It's a horrible lot, at least the last time I was there a few months ago. Pretty rough, but that's probably what I'll do. I'm hoping I'll barely have enough time. I might just get to the North Little Rock Maverick yard late this afternoon and just park there, get a shower, and head out in the morning. That's the plan anyway. Just giving you some road footage. Good old Mississippi River Delta farmland is what we're driving through. The eastern side of Arkansas is pretty much flat farmland. Then as you get north, northwest, and on the western side, you get into the hilly about to this area. There goes a Maverick driver with a big coil. Okay, well, more later. Okay guys, I've arrived here at my customer in Longview, Texas, Steel and Pipe Company. You come in from around the front there and then drive around back and park anywhere up in here. And then there's an office down there where you check in. And you know, I'm about an hour before my appointment, so said to go ahead and untarp, and then they'll come out and get me when they're ready to unload. And there's multiple doors around here. There's even a building over there where you might get unloaded. But here's what I got. Remember, I swapped with John yesterday in West Memphis to get this load, although it's similar to what I was already hauling. So he's got 8 chains on this load, 2 4-foot tarps. Usually this stuff is covered in plastic, but it doesn't appear to be so this time. I don't know if he's got any canvas tarps under there. It doesn't appear to be. Maybe that's why there's so many tears in the tarp. Need some patch-up work. All right, so I'm gonna get busy untarping here. Okay guys, so I got my securements off and my tarps. Just waiting for an unloader to come and get me. This is what we got, just an assorted batch of products. Some longer than others, some flat, some square. Just giving you a look. And John had just secured it with 4 chains. So that's it. Hopefully they'll be getting us in to unload here pretty soon. All right guys, so I've been waiting about an hour and a half. It's 1:06 and the unload window is 1 to 3, so not too bad. So he wants me to pull into this door B right here first, and then he said I'm going to have to drive around this building to a building in the back to get the rest of it unloaded. So, might take a while. I don't know if I'll be able to get any shots of the unload. I don't think they like you out of your trailer, but we'll see, we'll see. Here's my unloader here. All the way to the end?
No.
Right here. Okay. I think he wants me here in the middle. All right, he told me to stop. All right, let's get unloaded here. All right, guys. So I'm pulled into this unloading bay, and my friendly unloader here, Charles, is he said he's got to check each bundle in first, you know, just match it up with the paperwork, put some tags on it, and I think he measures it to make sure it's the right length or something like that, and then he'll unload it with the 2 chains and the overhead crane. So he's getting everything off right here except for 2 bundles. Then I have to go way back there to another building in the back. So once he gets ready to unload, I'll try to show you a lift. He said he didn't mind. So all right, that's what we got. All right guys, so Charles has started unloading. I think he has to kind of pull. Oh, the band snapped on him. I think what he's got to do is drag those apart
a little bit so he can get the chain around. One of those deals where he needed some space in between the bundles, but there wasn't room for any, I guess. So he's got a wood block there. He's working his way down, just trying to spread it out a little bit as he goes. Pretty big place. All kinds of steel angles, flats, tubes, all kinds of stuff. Anyway, I thought he was going to be lifting that up, but I think he's got a little bit of work in it to do. Whoa! Well, there he goes. See if I can get over here and see where he's sitting. Oh, I see. He's got some beams over here. He's sitting it on. So he sets it all right there, and then looks like they have some sort of apparatus over there they shift it onto and move it around. So that's what we're doing here. So you got to make sure you get these out of the way so you don't run into them or drive over them with your tires. All right, well, you get the idea. I ain't gonna show you any more of that, but you see how it works. Okay guys, so I'm here in a different loading bay. This is loading bay, or door F. And I had to wait for that truck up in front of me to get out of the way. I've only got I think two stacks back there, so this shouldn't take too long. Oh, and they've sent me a pre-plan going to the J.M. Huber plant in Broken Bow, Oklahoma. I don't think I've mentioned that yet. Alright, he's telling me to stop. My GPS says that's about 2.5 hours from here. So that's where we're going next. Okay guys, so these are the last two bundles. Charles is going to get both of them at the same time. Say hey, Charles. Hey! And then I've got 4 timbers to put up. Look how they put these timbers on here. They're not even set correctly. I mean, some of them are laid out with this one's correct. The rest of them are sideways. I don't guess it matters a whole lot, but kind of odd. All right. Charles, I think, likes being on YouTube. All right. Let's see if you can get that off my truck without bashing my head in, Charles. Okay, so after he gets this off, he's got to get my paperwork. I'll send it in and then head toward Broken Bow, Oklahoma. To the J.M. Huber. You know, I was just there, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. I've been there 3 or 4 times the past couple of months. That's all right. They're usually pretty good loads, pretty quick loads. And then I've got a special request to get home tomorrow, Friday. My daughter's coming in for a visit, and I'm going to be off Monday and Tuesday, so he wants me to drop the load there at the North Little Rock Maverick yard, and he'll repower it to another driver. So there it goes. Charles and his steel moving machine. All right guys, let me get my boards put up.